Hi, hello, hello. So, this is me playing a game that I think a lot of people liked to, well, rather a lot of people have had a lot of experience with as a kid. Um, so this is old school RuneScape. It is the re-released, kind of, I believe, a little more finely polished, only just a little bit, version of the original Jagex MMO that everyone played in the computer lab growing up. I played this game a little bit as a kid, right? And I pretty much did Tutorial Island over and over and over again. I think it's mostly because I kept losing my passwords. So I haven't really done anything past, I mean, other than kind of walk around and die a bunch. So I'm excited now that they've added sailing, another new sort of skill for members only. I'm excited to get this going and check it out. So here I am. Again, I have not touched this in probably about 18 years. Like, if you take the time when it's been since I've last played this, it could vote. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the guide. Greetings, I see you are a new arrival to the world of Gelinar. My job is to welcome all new visitors, so welcome. You've already learned the first thing needed to succeed in this world, talking to other people. That's just kind of true IRL as well. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful things to say to you. By clicking on them, you can talk to them. Now then, let's start by looking at your settings menu. Please click the flashing spanner icon found on the bottom right of your screen. Okay, let's see here. PK Skull Prevention. When active, prevents you from attacking players with this would cause you to become skulled. I don't want to accidentally, like, kill anyone, so yeah, maybe... Or, I don't want to accidentally attack anyone, rather. Okay. Talk to him to continue. Looks like you're making good progress. The menu you've opened there is one of many. You'll learn about the rest as you progress through the tutorial. Anyway, I'd say it's time for you to go and meet your first instructor. It's time to meet your first instructor. To continue, all you need to do is click on the door. Yeah. As a kid, I remember this being impossible to, like, figure out how to do anything. I didn't have internet growing up. I went to the computer lab, or not the computer lab, what is it? The library. And I would play with everybody else. And I'm pretty sure all the kids in there could have kicked my ass. In the game. I mean, probably IRL too. I'm not a fighter. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Berna. My job is to teach you about the skills you can use to survive in this world. I leveled up cooking so much when I first played. All I did here was bake bread until my inventory was filled. And I don't even think you can take it with you. I thought, like, if I make bread now, while it's infinite, I can leave here and make so much money. The first skill we're going to look at is fishing. There's some shrimp in the pond there. Try and catch some. Small fishing net. You've been given an item. To view the item you've been given, you'll need to open your inventory. There we are. Use small fishing net. I would love for somebody to just give me a net to go catch some shrimp IRL. Click the flashing bar graph. Alright. Total level 33, that's insane. I managed to catch some shrimp. Excellent work. Next you want to cook those shrimp. To do that we'll need a fire. Okay, nope, cat, I see you want to sit on my power button again. I'm not going to allow that to happen. He has turned off my streams before. You want to cook those shrimp. To do that you'll need a fire. That brings us on to wood cutting and fire making. Alright. We are getting one step closer to 99 wood cutting. Now you have some logs. It's time to light a fire. First, click on the tinderbox in your inventory. And then... God, this is already just taking me back. No, use the scrimps on the fire. Nothing interesting happens. Well, I cooked. Alright, you can use your arrow keys to rotate the camera. That is, oh, the arrow key. Oh my god, that is classic. Alright. My favorite RuneScape skill probably will always be cooking. Welcome, newcomer. I'm the Master Chef Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. Haha, you call that cooking? That's a funny reaction. Quote idea. Some shrimp on an open log fire. No. I'm going to teach you the fine art of cooking bread. Flour and water. Right, bread dough. Yeah. I baked some bread. Well done, you baked your first loaf of bread. Beautiful. Follow the path to my next guide. Nah, let's cut through the path. Oh, the render distance is so classic. I love it. No, that asshole closed the door on me. Welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you about quests. Let's start by opening up your quest list. Alright. Now that you have the quest list open, you can see all the quests within it. Opening a quest journal will provide you with more information on it. If you haven't started the quest, it'll tell you where to begin and what requirements you need. If the quest is in progress, it will remind you of what to do next. Let's see here. You should speak to the quest guide again. Now that you have the quest list open, you can see all the quests within it. Let's hear it. It's very easy to find quest start points. Just look out for the quest icon on your minimap. You should see the markings on this house. The minimap on the top right of the screen has various icons. Yeah. The quests themselves can vary greatly from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests will reward you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons. There's a lot more I can tell you about questing. You'll have to experience... There's not a lot more I can tell you about questing. Then why are you a guide? So I'm gonna enter some caves. I love Tutorial Island. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but... Let's get you a weapon. More to the point, you can make your first weapon yourself. Don't panic, the mining instructor will help you. Hi there, you must be new around here. So what do I call you? Newcomer seems so impersonal, and if we're going to be working together, I'd rather call you by name. You can call me Akshi. I was sitting here thinking, what voice do I give to Akshi? Maybe just my voice. Okay then, Akshi. My name is Dezek, and I'm a miner by trade. Let's teach you how to mine. Mining is very simple. All you need is a pickaxe. The rocks around here contain tin and copper. Why don't you get started by mining some? Alright. Give me more. Alright, perfect. I got some tin. I need some copper. Okay, I was worried. I'm like, did I just shove my whole head in there? Okay, I made bronze. I made a bronze bar. What now? Now you've got a bar, you can smith it into a weapon. To smith something, you need a hammer and an anvil. There's some anvils just over here that you can use. See if you can make a bronze dagger. Alright. Beautiful. You made your first weapon, now it's time to move on through the gate shown by the arrow. I should probably equip that. Alright. I like the rat pit. Hi, my name's Akshi. Do I look like I care? To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. Why is he so serious? I am Vanica, the greatest swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Let's get started by teaching you how to wield a weapon. Alright, now I got my little guy. Yeah, so I want to equip. There we go. Very good, but that little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a bit better. Once you're properly equipped, you can move on to some actual combat. Bronze sword and a wooden shield. Bronze shield, equip wooden shield. Or bronze sword, wooden shield. Check out the combat interface. Click on the flashing crosswords icon to open the combat interface. This is your combat interface. From here you can select the attack style you will use in combat. Using different attack styles will give different types of experience. As well as this, monsters are weak to specific attack styles. Click on the gates to continue. I was never good at combat in this. Check her out. All you have to do is click on it. It's a good thing they don't all, like, swarm me. Alright. I did it. I killed a giant rat. I saw. You seem better at this than I thought. Now that you have grasped basic swordplay, let's move on. Next up, we have range combat. With this, you can kill foes from a distance. With range, you'll be able to attack the rats without entering the pit, meaning they won't be able to fight back. Short bow and bronze arrows. Alright. Beautiful. Oops. Ready to move on. Okay, then. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and wield that again. Beautiful. Excellent tutorial, thank you. This is the Bank of Gilner, where you can store all your most valuable items. Yeah, I think I had loaded this bank up with bread when I first played. Hold on. Withdraw all... Want to withdraw all my coins, please. Use the poll booth. The old school Runescape community is invited to vote on future game updates to decide whether each update should or shouldn't be released. Voting is open to all members with a skill total of 300. To preserve the old school character of the game, an update must gain 70% support to be released. The flag appears on the booth to let you know when you're invited to vote in a poll. Polls run periodically to let the OSRS community vote on when the game should or shouldn't change. I like that. That's cool. Hello, who are you? I'm the account guide. I'm here to tell you about your account. What's an account? Your character is your account. It's what you are using to play the game right now. Everyone here has one and some people have multiple. There are various things you can do with your account, which is when the account management menu comes into play. Let's take a look at it now. Alright, I can upgrade my membership, view benefits, link email, name changer. Alright. As you can see, there's a few things you can do with your account. First, you have your membership. All accounts are free to play by default, but if you desire, you can buy membership to unlock members worlds. I will be doing this in the future, likely, if I keep playing this. But for right now, I'm getting the authentic experience of sitting in that library with the free-to-use computers and having no money. A world is what you play the game on. Most worlds can hold up to 2,000 players. They are split into two main types, free worlds and members worlds. You can swap worlds with the world switcher on the logout menu. You're currently on a free world. If you want to switch to a members world and enjoy all the benefits, you'll need to purchase membership. You can do so using the store and the account management menus. Bonds are another thing you should know about. You can purchase bonds from the store and the account management menu. Once you have some bonds, you can redeem them for membership. Why would I use a bond instead of just buying a membership normally? Unlike membership, bonds can be traded with other players. You can purchase a bond and then sell it to another player for some gold. Okay, I remember this from, or it's something similar from the Down the Rabbit Hole video about EVE Online when they introduced that. So if I use my gold to buy a bond from another player, I could get membership without spending any real money? Exactly! Next up, you have the option to link your email and the name changer. Linking your email address will allow you to sign into the website and access the game on other platforms. Once your email address has been linked, this will be replaced by your inbox. You'll receive important information related to the account in the game. Let's see here. The name changer allows you to change your display name if you don't like your current one. Only available to accounts with membership. Awesome. Is there anything else I should know about accounts? Your account is very valuable and it's important you look after it. Various tools can help with this, such as bank. What the hell is that? And two-factor authentication options. You'll find more information. Oops. Okay, I don't care about doing account stuff. I didn't mean to click off of you. I'm sorry, account guide. Alright. Let me speak to Brother Brace. Good day, brother. Hello, I'm Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you about prayer. Flashing icon for the prayer menu. This is your prayer list. Prayers can help a lot in combat. Click on the prayer you wish to activate. Click on the prayer you wish to activate it, and click it again to Is that worded weird? Is that just me? Click on the prayer you wish to use to activate. Okay, I was just missing a word. Thick skin increases your defense by 5%. 1 point per 36 seconds. Active prayers will drain your prayer points, which can recharge by finding an altar or other holy spot and praying there. As you notice, most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Burying bones by clicking on them in your inventory will grant you prayer experience. So I have to teach you now. If you need a reminder about prayers, just speak to me again. Your final instructor. I swear, Tutorial Island was a lot longer when I was 8. Admittedly, maybe I spent a lot of time here chopping down trees. I'll search the crate. Again, I don't even remember if you can actually take any of this stuff with you. Nothing of use. Alright. What do you mean follow the path? The path ends. Right? Oh, am I supposed to travel by rowboat? Only Group Iron Man can cross over to the node. Oh, okay. Oh, I could go Iron Man. Is that a bad idea? That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, I don't think I should do that. Hello. Good day, newcomer. My name is Tarova. I'm here to tell you about magic. Let's start by opening your magic interface. Click on the flashing icon. Umbridge Home Teleport requires no runes. Recharge time 30 minutes. Warning, this spell takes a long time to cast and will be interrupted by combat. Currently, you can only cast one offensive spell called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on one of those chickens. That's fucked up. Air runes and mind runes. Right. Yay. I don't want to get a medal for like hitting a chicken. You're nearly finished with the tutorial. Okay. Oh, you're finished now. I'll give you a reasonable number of runes when you leave. Yes, let's go to mainland. I don't want to become an Iron Man. I'd like to go to the mainland. Well, when you get to the mainland, you'll find yourself... Oh, shit. A huge sword. Go for the adventure of Johnny. Can be found outside the Sheared Ram pub. Excellent. I think that covers everything. When you're ready to go, use your home teleport spell to teleport to Lumbridge. Alright. Animation goes hard, though, actually. Alright. Hey, actually, come over here. You look new around here. Welcome to the world of Gilner. Thanks, it's my first time here and I'm not sure where to start. Well, lucky for you, that's exactly why I'm here. What are adventure paths? A long time ago, I was a newbie just like you who didn't know what to do, and I would be more than happy to pass on my experience. I've created some adventure paths where I recommend you start off with. An adventure path is a list of tasks which you can complete in any order. To get you started on your adventure path, I'll give you a starter kit with some useful items. Once you've completed an adventure path task, come back to me and I'll give you a reward. Start by opening our quest panel and selecting the flashing yellow star. Alright. I see. Set a path and task and focus to see the task name here. Show paths. Let's go gathering. I want to start with some gathering. Reach level 5 in the fishing skill. Alright. This seems nice and relaxing. Although I need an actual pole, I think. Okay, you do get to take your inventory with you. Regardless, I only have a fishing net. Yeah, I was gonna say I think I need a pole for that. I'm gonna just explore around. Like I said, coming out of Tutorial Island, I don't really know. Are you using official client or RuneLight? I am using the official client from Steam. And welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day, Andy. I am Count Check, the renowned security expert. No, my account is, I'm sure, secure. Alright. Sure, and this leads me out of town. What are you? Attack Big Frog, level 10. I forgot to re-equip my weapon. Let's wield that. And wield that. Alright, I'm gonna go fuck up this frog now. Frog kind of got hands. Let me see. Maybe it is weak against a lunge or a slash. Either way, I'm gonna back out of that for a sec. Alright. Let me see, what are my combat or adventure paths for combat? Reach level 5 in the attack skill, 10, 20, strength. Okay. So yeah, these are all just going to be kind of passive things, it looks like. Okay. Let me... Oh, I see, look north button, okay. Let me just go ahead and... Okay, so that's my position. Water source, cooking range. Quest, cook's assistant. Quest the Restless. Okay. So yeah, there's plenty of quests around, I see now. Welcome to the Church of Holy Saradomin. Who's Saradomin? Surely you have heard of the god Saradomin. He who creates the force of goodness and purity in this world. I cannot believe your ignorance. It would be very funny walking to a church and just being like, who's Jesus? What is the god with the most followers than... with more followers than any other on X.com, the everything app. At least in this part of the world. He who created this world along with his brothers, Guthix and Zamorak. Sorry, I'm not from this world. With such low poly, you can still just see the horrible pain on his face. Strange. I thought things not from this world were all, you know, slime and tentacles. I am. Do you like my disguise? Avant, foul creatures from another dimension. Avant, be gone in the name of Saradomin. I was only joking. Did I mess up like the quest? I'm looking for a quest. That's lucky. I need someone to do a quest for me. Before starting this quest, be aware your combat level is lower than the recommendation of 10. Okay, if I start it, I can like keep it in my journal though, right? Let me help you then. Thank you. The problem is there's a ghost in the church graveyard. I'd like for you to get rid of it. If you need any help, my friend Father Urani is an expert on ghosts. It can't be Urani. I must have read that wrong. I believe he is currently living as a hermit in Lumbridge. In Lumbridge Swamp. He has a little shack to the far west of the swamps. Exit the graveyard through the south gate to reach the swamp. I'm sure if you told him that I sent you, he'd be willing to help. My name is Father Eric, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. Take care traveling through the swamps. I've heard it can be quite dangerous. I will, thanks. I won't quite do that one yet, given my level. I like the door sound effect. Alright, well now I know what the kind of quest situation looks like. I'm guessing, yeah, alright, so anyone with that kind of blue outline. I'm shuffling. What am I to do? What's wrong? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I'm in a terrible, terrible mess. It's the Duke's birthday today, and I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I've forgotten to buy the ingredients. I'll never get them in time now. He'll sack me. What will I do? I have 4 children and a goat to look after. Will you help me, please? No. Yes. Yeah, I'll help you. Oh, thank you, thank you. I need milk and egg and flour. I'd be very grateful if you could get them for me. Where do I find these ingredients? Where do I find some flour? There's a mill fairly close. Go to the north and then west. Mill Lane Mill is just to the road. It's just off the road to Drainer. I usually get my flour from there. Talk to... Oh my god, my cat is just... He has such a big bottle brush tail right now. Talk to Millie, she'll help. She's a lovely girl and a fine miller. Make sure you take a pot with you for the flour, though. You've got one already. How about the milk? There's cattle field on the other side of the river, just across the road from the Grotz farm. Talk to Millie Groats. She'll look after the dairy cow. She looks after the dairy cows. She'll tell you everything you need to know about milking cows. You'll need an empty bucket for the milk itself. I do see you've got a bucket with you already, luckily. And eggs, where are they found? Cat is pissed the cook didn't make the cake yet. Me too, actually. I normally get my egg from the Groats farm on the other side of the river. But any chicken should lay eggs. They should, but will they? Alright. I'm just racking up quests right now. This city has a rat problem. Attack woman. Is there a reason I should? I'm going to decline to attack the woman. Attack goblin. Do you guys know that there's like a goblin problem right here? In what world are the frogs stronger than goblins, by the way? She could deserve it, that's true, she could deserve it. However, I'm on the side of women. Poor Gobbo. Water rune. Take the bones. Okay, so I believe he said if I take the bones and bury the bones right on the bridge here, that'll level up my prayer. Backstab the Gobbo. From hell's heart I stab at thee. Hey, don't just walk on. Help me kill this goblin. I'm just kidding, I got it. Why do you have a hammer? You know, I shouldn't judge a goblin. There's so many of them here. I want the runes. Coins. Y'all are just leaving things. I'm gonna bury all these bones. I'm gonna get my prayer so leveled up. And like there's coins over here. I could just make a living being like a battlefield scavenger, apparently. I'm making a goblin mass grave over here. Okay, my backpack is actually kind of getting full, so I better stop. I'll take this goblin, though. This is so charming. Yeah, no, this game... This game is very, This is what everybody at the library used to play. Because it was free. Seeing someone this fresh to RuneScape is entertaining. Yeah, no... I literally, like, I probably had, like, 30 hours in it as a kid, but it was literally, I would walk from town to town, die, and just give up and stop playing. I don't think we're meant to be attacking the cows, are we? Oh, wait, oh my god, I remember coming here and, just stealing all the raw beef to go cook it. Which is what I'm doing now, too. I need to, Cowhide. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Cow. I didn't mean to. Well, when in Rome, kill cows as the Romans do, I guess. But yeah, no, I don't know why cooking was like my obsession as a kid in this game, but I sure did it quite a bit. Okay, well, that's one more dead cow. This is this is a slaughter fest. Look at that, there's a cow calf. They're just, it's just growing up, only to die. Okay, I am going to ignore these cows for a sec, and I want to start a fire. Wood cutting of 15 to chop down. Is it just too big? There, yeah. Get some logs. Okay. Tinderbox and logs. Come on. I've been there. Anyone with a charcoal grill. There we go. Use raw beef on. I like to cook all my steaks, please. Yay! Cooking level 2! Oh no. I burnt it. I'm not gonna keep that. Do I have anything else? No, I still have my scrimps and my bread. Alright. Okay, I need to talk to... I'm Gilly the milkmaid. What can I do for you? Can you tell me how to milk a cow? It's very easy. First you need an empty bucket to hold the milk. Then find a dairy cow to milk. You can't milk any cow. How do I find a dairy cow? They're very easy to spot. They are dark brown and white, unlike beef cows, which are light brown and white. We also tether them to a post to stop them wandering all over the place. Hi, are you aware that people are just slaughtering everything? There are a couple very near in this field. A very normal thing to ask a dairy farmer. Yeah. She should really have a disclaimer about milking the bulls. Just milk the cow and your bucket will be filled with tasty, nutritious milk. That is quite a pitch. I need to find a bucket, though. Maybe I can buy one in town. Okay, yeah, I vaguely remember this area. I believe as a kid I stole a bunch of potatoes and then felt really bad about it. But I didn't feel bad about, like, the cows having a, like, weird, just absolute murder spree going on here. Alright. Need to find me a bucket. Oh my god, the chickens have it worse. That is a lot of chicken meat just laying around. Talk to Evil Bob. Oh, Evil Bob doesn't seem interested in you. That is quite a screech. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take this egg. Okay. I need a milk bucket. Aha! Bucket. No! Get back here. Get back here. So many casualties. Yeah, no. Chicken Run alt universe where the chickens failed. Become a member and unlock more skills. I guess churning is a skill I can get. I love Evil Bob, by the way. He is apparently eating really well. I want to take this other egg. No, I'll leave it for somebody. Okay, so now I just need to go milk a cow. And not kill it. Even though it seems to be in style. Alright. Milk the dairy cow. You milk the cow. Okay. So I got the... I need the wheat still. More cowhide. Oh my god. There's some hops. Attack the farmer level 7. Wait, what's it? Why is there an imp here? I mean, I guess this was kind of the era. It was at the west. Weed outside. Okay. Thank you for that. I see it. A bucket of water. Interesting. Fiendish ashes. Scatter the fiendish ashes. Can I get through there? Yeah, there we go. Time to go around. Yeah, my energy is low. That's okay. Talk to Rat Burgess. Hello. Oh, hello. I'd love to chat right now, but I'm a bit busy. Perhaps you could come by and chat another time. Say, have you been to see the Wizard's Tower in the south yet? It's an amazing sight. You should go and see it. Thanks, I will. The imp is just living its best life. You're right, I shouldn't have judged it. Alright. Over the river, yeah. Alright. And I know I'm gonna have to go and mill this wheat as well. Pick some wheat. I probably only need like 1 bushel. Talk to Tarkin. Hello there. Hello, old bean. Is there something I can help you with? Can you teach me about canoeing? Well, you don't look like you have the skill to make a canoe. You need at least 12 wood cutting. Once you're able to make a canoe, it can travel along the river much quicker. Alright, solid. Alright. Guildmaster, huh? Well, I need to get across the river. This looks ominous. Darkwood. We're just letting these guys be like near 10. That's level 20. Nope, not messing with that. Let's see here. Does this restore energy, I wonder? Probably just health. What is actually the point of eating things in this game? Restore HP. Okay. Don't be a hero. Yeah. No, Dark Wizards are... They're allowed to live. Why are you attacking the farmer? I mean, you know, I guess in a game without consequences, you know. Why not attack farmers? This cheerful music as I watch the cows fall en masse. It feels a little messy. Okay. Is this not where I go? No, it's a water wheel. Never mind. Okay. That's a big spider. It is giant. It is literally called a giant spider. This area is really cozy though. Like, I guess there's never gonna be a food shortage. There's just endless. Why aren't there sheep? Why isn't anyone killing the sheep? I live here. I would too, despite everything. Oop, quest. No, seriously, why is everyone killing everything other than the sheep? What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving all my gates open and letting out all my sheep, are you? Your sheep are fine. Oh, you can only shear them. Okay. I'm looking for something to kill. I'm looking for a quest. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much obliged if you could shear them. And while you're at it, spin the wool for me too. Bring me 20 balls of wool, and I'm sure I could sort you out with some sort of payment. That's the thing. Of course, there's the small matter of the thing. What do you mean the thing? Like John Carpenter's? Well, no one's ever seen the thing. That's why we call it the thing, because we don't know what it is. Some say it's a black-hearted shapeshifter, hungering for the souls of hard-working, decent folk like me. Others say it's just a sheep. I don't have all day to stand around and gossip. Are you going to shear my sheep or what? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Good, now one more thing. Do you actually know how to shear sheep? No, I don't, actually. Well, first things first, you need a pair of shears. I got some here you can use. I am running out of inventory space, I believe. So you go and use them on my sheep out in my field. Sounds easy. That's what they all say. Some of the sheep don't like it so much. Persistence is the key. Once you've collected the wool, you can spin it into balls. Do you know how to spin wool? I don't know how to spin wool, sorry. All these farmers are just pushing off the work on randos. I mean, true. Here, don't worry, it's quite simple. Hardworking my ass. Yeah, I mean, look at him. You don't get to be like him without being hardworking. The nearest spinning wheel can be found on the first floor of Lumbridge Castle. What? Why do you not have one? Why do you have to go all the way to the castle to spin it? Just follow the road east. Okay. Thank you. Get the goblin out of the sheep pen. Anyway, we do a little a little bit of sidetracking. Open gate. Yeah, I'm pretty... No, attack ram. No, I don't want to attack the ram. My inventory's full. Yeah, okay. How am I supposed to hold 20 of them? Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can hold 24 items. Okay, I need to go to the bank. Be gone, bot. Okay, oh, well, now this raises a new problem that I can't actually... Oh no, I just need to process the grain, that's right. Okay, so... I think this is where we go. Yeah, there's Millie. Hello, adventurer. Welcome to Mill Lane Mill. Can I help you? I need a pot for that. I do have a pot. I do have a pot. You know, actually, that's a good point. Here, let me... Whoop! There we go. How do I mill flour? Making flour is pretty easy. First of all, you need to get some grain. You can pick some from the wheat fields. There's one just outside the mill, but there are many others scattered across Gilliner. Feel free to pick wheat from our field. There always seems to be plenty of wheat there. Then I bring my wheat here? Yes, or one of the other mills in Gilliner. They all work the same way. Just take your grain to the top floor of the mill, up the 2 ladders. There are 3 floors including this one. Then place the grain into the hopper. Then you need to start the grinding process by pulling the hopper lever. You can add more grain, but each time you add grain you have to pull the lever hopper again. Where does the flour go then? The flour appears in this room here. You need a pot to put the flour into. Perfect. Thanks for your help. Climb up ladder. Alright, climb ladder. Oh, climb up. Okay. Now, fill hopper. climb down ladder. Simple enough. Use pot on the flower bin. Oh, I didn't pull the lever, damn it. She literally told me to. Let's see here. I filled the hopper. Where's operate hopper controls? Grain slides down the chute. Yep, there we go. Climb down. You fill a pot with the last of the flour in the bin. Okay, I can go turn in this quest now. I'm just gonna attack this goblin. Because I need to level up my skills. Hydrate, good call, good call. Bury bones. Burying the bones of a goblin and then just attacking the one right next to him is kind of a power move. Combat level 4? AC water, thank you. I'll take those coins, and I'll take your bones. Okay. So, I want to avoid all of this. This feels really bad to just walk through. Of course, when I played The Witcher 3, I did the that same exact thing there. I don't know how many people are aware of that. The right outside of the first town in The Witcher 3, there's a bunch of cows you can kill and take their leather and sell it for a lot of money. Hello there. I'm looking for a quest. Well, now that you mention it, I could do with some help. The name's Veos. I'm a treasure hunter from the wondrous kingdom of the Great Korend. Great Korend? Where's that? Across the sea to the far west. It's a truly magnificent place. So what brings you to Lumbridge? I'm here on a bit of a hunt. The hunt for treasure. Back in my home of the Great Korend, I came across a scroll. I believe it will lead me to something of great value. Alas, I've hit a bit of a blocker. The scroll has led me here, but I don't really know the area. Not sure what to do next. Perhaps you could help with this. Sounds good. What should I do? Take the scroll. It should lead you to the treasure I seek. Once you've found it, meet me at my ship. It's docked to the northernmost pier of the Port Sarim. I've gotten a scroll. Anything else I should know? You'll probably want a spade. I find they're pretty much always needed when it comes to hunting treasure. Check the general store if you don't have one. I'll be sticking around here a little longer before heading back to my ship. If you need any extra guidance with anything, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Veos. Good luck. Alright, let's go get this cake going. Or at least, give them the means to do so. Here's a bucket of milk. Here's a pot of flour. Here's a fresh egg. You've brought me everything I need. I am saved. Thank you. Do I get to go to the Duke's party? Oh, I'm afraid not. Only the big cheeses get to dine with the Duke. Well, maybe one day I'll be important enough to sit on the Duke's table. Maybe, but I won't be holding my breath. Asshole. You've completed the Cook's Assistant. 1 quest point, 300 cooking XP. Yay. My second quest point. Cooking level 5. I can now cook herring. This is a good day for me. Alright, I need to go to the bank. So let me just open up this global map. Ah, bank's literally right there. Upstairs. Okay. There's the stairs. There's also stairs. Top level. Alright. There it is. Thank you for that. This is your bank. No one can touch it but you. Use to store your items. Want to move everything from your inventory into there. Let's see, deposit all. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I want to keep my tools on me, I think. I'll put my scrimps in there. Deposit 1 scrimps. 1 cooked meat. I'll deposit the bow and arrows. Whoops. All my runes as well, because I need room for the shears. How high you can go in there. I have a bucket of water. I'll deposit that as well, but let's see here. So let's see if I can hold 24 items. Not including those. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 rows. I'm just gonna get rid of those as well. I'll get them back later. I want to leave a little extra room for myself just in case. I don't need a bronze dagger either. That should be fine. Okay. I'm gonna go shear some more sheep. Climb down. And then I'll need to go to Lumbridge Castle to turn that into actual spinned wool. Alright. I want my inventory up, but I want to see how much money I have. I love this goblin just chill, or I guess it's a few goblins just chilling in here. Let's see here. So let's see, it's 8, 9. Nope, I don't want to attack the ram. Get back here. Penguins! I didn't mean to attack the ram, sorry. Those penguins threw me for quite a loop. I hate to contribute to the, like, death of all the animals, but you know what? Maybe it shouldn't have been here. Well... Again, this is still easier than attacking a frog. Love the imp that ran in and immediately walked away. Yeah, he saw what I was about. My level 4 combat skill. Take bones. Bury bones. It just kind of feels rude to not, you know? Oh, you're the penguins again. Get out of here. Let's see here. 12. 15 of them so far. want to double check. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to go to the castle. And go for the loom. Just get all this. Spinning wheels over there. Okay. So all the way back here. Whoops. No, I want to go this way. You can see it's on the first floor? Hold on. Control M opens the map. That's so odd. Oh, it's first floor, but it's like non-American first floor. Not ground floor, I believe. Yeah, okay, there we go. How would you like to spin? All. Alright. Now we're talking. I'll go back to that lazy farmer. Took that moment to self-hydrate. Oh, I'm getting so much XP for this. I mean, not really in the grand scheme of things, but... Oh, hey, a quest. Hi there, do you have a quest that involves very little inventory space? Greetings, welcome to my castle. I was told I can't speak to you, or like, I can't dine with you. Have you any quests for me? Well, I wouldn't describe it as a quest, but there's something I could use help with. What is it? We're recently sorting through some of the things stored down in the cellar, and we found this old talisman. The Order of Wizards over at the Wizard's Tower have been on the hunt for magical artifacts recently. I wonder if this might be the kind of thing they're after. Would you be willing to take it to them for me? Yeah. Sure, no problem. Thank you very much. You'll find the Wizard's Tower southwest of here, across the bridge from Draenor Village. When you arrive, look for Cedridor. He is the Archmage of the Wizards there. Alright. Thanks, Duke. Oh wait, I also wanted to ask you. I thought it was very fine to say, where can I find money? I've heard that the blacksmiths are prosperous among the peasantry. Maybe you could try your hand at that? Unironically, probably good advice. Alright. I like the rat just spinning in circles over there. I would never attack that rat. That's a hell of a beard he has. Yeah, he probably has, like, oils. Okay. So, I need to... Well, I need to return back up here to turn in those balls of wool. I believe that was just right up here. I'm running out of stamina again, though. That's okay. I'll take a leisurely stroll through Lumbridge. Although, look at these people running. They're flexing on me. That's so many. I really wonder how much you can level up your cooking skill by just sitting here for a little while and just cooking these steaks. Bro, there's a goblin in your house. You're not even in it. There's just a goblin. Fred, I've seen the thing. You actually saw it? Yeah, it turns out if you actually just like go out there and like do it, You'd find it pretty easily. Run for the hills! Actually, grab as many chickens as you can. We have to... Fred! Flee! Oh, woe is me! The shapeshifter's coming! We're all... Fred! Dude, what? It's not shapeshifter or any kind of monster. What is it? It's just two penguins. Penguins disguised as a sheep. Have you been out in the sun too long? What are you doing, man? Have you been in the sun too long? You keep, like, losing your mind at me, brother. I need to talk to you about shearing those sheep. How are you doing those balls of wool? I have some. Give them here. That's the last of them. Guess I better pay you then. Yay! 60 coins. Crafting level 3. I can now craft cups and polish buttons. That's charming. Alright, I'm gonna check what's in your closed chest. I find nothing. I'm disappointed. Okay, so... Not prayer, where's the... Quest list? Let's see here. Settings, how do I... Okay, I can do cool text color, okay. Those are quests I can find. Rune mysteries. Okay, you found a strange talisman in the castle which might be of use to the Order of Wizards at the Wizard's Tower. Southwest of Lumbridge, across the bridge from Draenor Village. Okay, let's see here. Southwest of Lumbridge, across the bridge from Draenor Village. Aha, okay, I see. Alright, very neat. So, I need to start heading back here. I like the directions they give for the quests a lot. Which I'm now realizing, like, yeah, me as a kid playing this, I would have been so lost because I was so bad at directions. I'm still bad at directions. As you see, I'm checking my map constantly. Which, speaking of, I think this is the right way. Yeah, this should be the right way. It gets super difficult later. Quest helper is gonna be a must then. Yeah, probably. Oh no, I'm going into the swamp. That is not gonna be where I want to go. I could circumnavigate around, but... Alright, screw it, I'll just run through the swamp. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. You certainly will not regret running through a swamp. Suck swamp bubbles. Hold on. I can't reach that. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm going to ignore sucking the swamp bubbles. I'm like Zoro from One Piece! yeah, I am like Zoro. That's like Google Maps is forever on the front page of my phone. Okay, I wonder how I can fare against... Wait, no, I wanna fight this level 6 giant rat. I bet you I could take him. I have a better shield than this rat does. Should I get a Zoro redeem? I think I should get a Zoro redeem. I don't know what that would look like, but I want to work on that now. Yeah, I can handle this rat. Oh yeah. That'd be fun, yeah. I didn't mean to, like, type in the chat. I did that. Raw rat meat. I'll cook that. You can handle it? Yes, yes. Buried the bones. Oh, over here. Climb into dark hole. Read warning sign. I'll read the sign first, but then I'll see. Noxious gases vent in the cave. Naked flames may cause an explosion. Beware of vicious head-grabbing beasts. Contact a Slayer Master for protective headgear. I probably shouldn't climb down into the dark hole, but what the hell? Become a member. Okay, well. Fine. Like I said, I will be eventually becoming a member. Talk to Father Uriney. Go away, I'm meditating. Well, that's friendly. I said go away. Okay, sheesh. Father Eric wanted me to talk to you. I suppose I better talk to you then. What problems has he gotten himself into this time? He's got a ghost haunting his graveyard. Oh, this silly fool. I lived that town for 5 months and he already can't manage. Well, I can't go back and exercise it. I vowed not to leave this place until I've done a full 2 years of prayer and meditation. Tell you what I can do, though. Take this amulet. It's an amulet of ghost speak. So called because when you wear it, you can speak to ghosts. A lot of ghosts are doomed to be ghosts because they have left important tasks uncompleted. Maybe if you know what this task is, you can get rid of the ghost. I'm not making any guarantees, mind you, but it is the best I can do right now. Thank you. I'll give it a try. Alright, yeah, I didn't quite want to do that one yet because it gave me a warning when I loaded it up, but oh, there's a little, like, camp here. I'll talk to the wizard. I like wizards. Become a member. Boo. Attack the level 15 unicorn. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, so let's see here. Where am I sitting? I am sitting just about where I need to go. Alright. Yep, there we go. There's the bridge. I should probably be fighting more. Attack the Black Knight level 33. Okay, well, you know, maybe not like that much. Let me see here. Let's see. Let me see my, Okay, I just want to take a look at all my things down here. Where do I see my skills? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful. Someday those will read much higher. I'm gonna replenish it so slowly. Attack the wizard level 9. I could take him. No, I literally do not want to attack the wizard. I want to talk. Okay, I guess there's the professor. Do you live here too? Oh no, I come from the Gnome Stronghold. I've been sent here by King Nardo to learn about the human magics. What do you... I made the fatal mistake of wiggling my toes and got cat attacked. Where's this Gnome Stronghold? To the northwest of the continent, a long way away. You should visit us there sometime. The food's great and the company's delightful. I'll try and make time for it. Sounds like a nice place. Well, it's full of gnomes. How much nicer could it be? True. Yeah, I see that fairy ring. Become a member. Wow. This is what it was like back in the day, right? Open door. Climb stairs. Talk to Rick. It's just... It is very funny to just see a wizard named Rick. Hey there. Hello. Who are you? My name's Rick. I'm a wizard student. I used to study magical farming, but I don't like it anymore. Average, like, educational... how do I want to put this? Higher educational experience. Why don't you like it anymore? It's a bit embarrassing, but I got my head swapped with a pumpkin. Luckily, an adventurer came along and helped me put it back in place. That is indeed lucky. Me starting new hobbies with ADHD, yeah. I spent $400 on this machine, and unfortunately, turns out I now hate what I was doing. Sorry, cats again got me messed up. What are you doing here? I'm a student here at the tower. I don't know what I'll do now. Maybe I'll go home to Arden? Ardone? Ardone? Or maybe I'll pick up a new magical field to study. What kind of magical fields are we talking about? Anything but pumpkin fields. Do you have anything to sell? As a matter of fact, I do. I was recently doing some research on cabbages. I was able to extract their essence and combine it with the... You're not a very good salesman, are you? Just tell me what you're selling. Oh, right. I have these crystal shards that will let you escape from particularly dangerous situations. They only work in certain places. I call them members objects. Why would I want that? Sometimes you get caught in places that won't let you teleport out by normal means. These crystals are especially crafted to let you escape those scenarios. I've recently enhanced them as well. Have you ever found yourself zoning out and come back to reality and find yourself under attack and on the brink of death? He knows me so well. Well, you can configure them to teleport you out safely. It does not mean they're likely to trigger in combat, though. I'm working on that, but they should let you run through a dangerous area as long as you don't stop in the middle. They also now work in any place a Ring of Life would. Talking about Rings of Life, they also act just like one, should you configure them to be. So would you like to buy them? They cost 75,000 gold each. Way too expensive. Well, there's a lot that goes into it to drive the price up that high, but I understand why you feel that way. Fair enough. Talk to Wizard Jarlost. What do you do here? I've been studying the practice of making split bark armor. What's that? Split bark armor is a special armor for mages. It's much more resistant to physical attacks than normal robes. It's actually very easy to make, but I've been having trouble getting a hold of the pieces. Can you make me some? I'm sorry, but I can't do that right now. Become a member. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, let's see here. Why are we attacking wizards, bro? Treyborn. Hello, young thingamawhat. What's a thingamawhat? A thingamawhat? What? Where? Those pesky thingamawhats. They get everywhere. Leave a terrible mess, too. Tell me what they look like and I'll mash them. Don't be ridiculous. No one's ever seen one. They're invisible, or a myth, or a figment of my imagination. Can't remember which right now. Guy you're looking for is in the basement. Okay. Many such cases. But no, go to the staircase. Down. Can't think of many things more terrifying than a wizard tower's basement. Cedrador. Welcome, adventurer, to the world-renowned Wizard's Tower, home to the Order of Wizards. We're the oldest and most prestigious group of wizards around. How may I help you? Are you Cedrador? What is it you want with him? The Duke of Lumbridge asked me to find him. I have this talisman he found. He said Cedrador would be interested in it. Did he now? We'll hand it over then, and we'll see what all the hubbub is about. I'll only give it to Cedrador. Well, good news, for I am Cedrador. Now hand it over and let me have a proper look at it, I don't think you are Cedrador. Well, I admire your caution, adventurer. Perhaps I can prove myself. I'll use my mental powers to discover. Your name is Akshi. You're right, how did you know that? I am the Archmage, you know. You don't get to my position without learning a few tricks along the way. So now that I've proved myself to you, why don't you hand over your talisman, Okay, here you are. Doesn't seem to be anything too special, just a normal air talisman by the look of things. Still, looks can be deceiving. Let me take a closer look. Cedrador mutters some sort of incantation and the talisman glows slightly. How interesting. It would appear I spoke too soon. There's more to this talisman than meets the eye. In fact, it may be the last piece of the puzzle. Puzzle? Indeed, the lost legacy of the first tower. This talisman may be the key to finding the Forgotten Essence Mine. First tower? Forgotten Essence Mine? What are you talking about? My apologies, adventurer. Allow me to fill you in. Go ahead. Are you likely aware when we cast spells, we do so using the power of runes? These runes are crafted from highly unique material, and then imbued with magical power from various runic altars. Different altars create different runes with different magical effects. The process of imbuing runes is called runecrafting. Legend has it that this was once a common art, but the secrets of how to do it were lost until just under 200 years ago. The rediscovery of runecrafting has such a large impact on the world that it marked the dawn of the Fifth Age. It also resulted in the birth of our order and the construction of the first Wizard's Tower. If it was the first tower, I'm guessing it doesn't exist anymore. What happened? It was burnt down by traitorous members of our own order. They follow the evil god of chaos, Zamorak, and they wish to claim our magical discoveries in his name. When the tower burnt down, much was lost, including an important incantation, a spell that could be used to teleport to a hidden essence mine. The essence mine you mentioned earlier, I assume? Precisely. Rune essence is the material used to make runes, but it is incredibly rare. That essence mine was the only place it could be found that our order knew of. Since the incantation was lost, we have struggled to maintain our stocks of rune essence. There are seemingly those out there who still know where to find some, but while they have been willing to sell essence to us, they have refused to share knowledge on how to find it ourselves. I'm starting to see why this is so important. You think this talisman can help you rediscover that incantation? I do. All magic leaves traces, and from what I can tell, the talisman was used heavily during the time of the first tower. This is some pretty involved lore to be getting right away, especially. I'm here for it. It would have been taken to the essence mine many times, but the magical energies there have left an imprint on it. To think that it was hidden in Lumbridge all this time. So what happens now? It is critical that I share this discovery with my associate, Arbery, as soon as possible. He's not much of a wizard, but he is an expert on runecrafting. His insight will be essential. Would you be willing to visit him for me? I would go myself, but I wish to study this talisman more. Yeah, certainly. He runs a rune shop in the south side of Varric. Please, take this package of research notes to him. If all goes well, the secrets of the Essence Mine may soon be ours once more. Cedrador hands you a package. Best of luck, Akshi. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it feels pretty intense. There's nothing is there anything down here? What's that? Search altar. I'll search the altar. I like how I could just probably casually kill these guys right in front of him. That skull looks scary. I see no reason to take it. I think I'll leave it alone. Yeah, fair enough. Open the drawers. Search the drawers. The drawers are empty. The drawers are empty. One day I'll find loot. Alright. This game is very charming. It's just about as cozy as I remember it being. And, like, maybe off-stream, I will, just, like, level up some of my basic things like fishing and whatnot. I really like games with just endless... I mean, I know technically it all caps out at 99, but effectively endless things to train like that. We can just kind of know life and just be like, I've had a rough day, I'm gonna just put this on. Hi there. Greetings, have you come to talk forestry? Forestry? That's right. In this day and age, we need those trained in the ways of the forester now more than ever. Way of the forester, what do you mean? You know, helping the woodland flourish with your fellow foresters, and of course drinking plenty of tea to fuel yourself while you do so. Sounds interesting. How can I get started? Recommend spending some more time in the forest before embarking on your forestry journey. Come back when you can fell a mighty oak. I'll do that. Thanks for the information. Good luck out there. So, he wants me to get my wood cutting up. Okay, let's see. Inventory. Do I have anything to store in the bank? I could put my gold in there. I recommend getting Runelight. There are 2 plugins that help immensely with Quest Helper. It will tell you what items you need and what levels needed. It will also give you step-by-step. Shortest path allows you to click on the map and it'll give you the quickest way to get there. Okay, that does sound really nice. Because, like, playing CRPGs, I always think I would really like to be able to click on the map and just go somewhere. So that would help. Deposit all coins. I'll deposit my raw beef too. I wish banks actually let you do this. Okay, let's see here. This one map. What is everything else here? Dye trader. Let's see here. Any other quests? Members only. That's fine. The market. Farming shop. I want like Slayer Master. I would like to go to the Slayer Master. I don't want to steal from the market stall, no. Twist. Attack man, level 2. Imagine being a level 2 man. Please help us, bold adventurer. What's the problem? Our little village has been dreadfully ravaged by an evil vampire. He lives in the basement of the manor to the north, and we need someone to get rid of him once and for all. Your combat level is level than 20. Yeah, I'll start it though. I'm up for an adventure. I think first you should seek help. I have a friend who is a retired vampire hunter. His name is Dr. Harlow. He may be able to give you some tips. He can normally be found in the Blue Moon Inn in Varick. He's a bit of an old soak these days. Mention his old friend Morgan. I'm sure he wouldn't want me killed by a vampire. I'll look him up then. Let me just let me just yeah, okay, that's fine. Talk to Ned. I don't want to talk to Ned. Where is the... Did I just go the wrong way for the Slayer Master? No, he's... right next door? Looks like he should be in here, but I don't see him. Wait, is he in here? Is he in the trapdoor? Huh. I might as well rummage through his stuff. Yeah, still nothing. Okay, what do I got here? Are you windmill? The map is surprisingly detailed, though. Okay, which quest do I want to do right now? Where do I get these? Veronica south of Drainer Manor. I should probably do the starter quest first, actually. And I'm like already over here, so... Wait, what are you? You're glowing. Climb the rough wall. Become a mountain. Oh, okay. Could find Veronica just about anywhere around here. There she is, I would imagine. This doesn't look ominous. Can you please help me? I'm in a terrible spot of trouble. Sounds like a quest. I'll help. Yes, I suppose it is a quest. My fiancé, Ernest, and I came upon this house. Seeing as how we were a little lost, Ernest decided to go in and ask for directions. That was an hour ago. The house looks spooky. Can you go in and see if you can find him for me? Okay, I'll see what I can do. Thank you. I'm very grateful. I didn't mean to chop down this tree, but I'm gonna, I guess. Gotta level up that wood cutting. Oh, my wood cutting's actually... Dick. Open large door. Can I attack? Okay, no, it looks like these are just hazards and I can't actually, like, fight against them. The door's locked. Okay. Let's go upstairs. I like... That is... I want this painting in my house. I like the nondescript, like, blood-stain looking things. Scratch marks on the wall. Did Sephiroth do this? Wardrobe is empty. Classic. Level 19 Ghost. I don't want to attack that. I do have the Amulet of Ghost Speak. Let me... Can I... Okay, well, it will not let me talk to these ghosts. I'll take the fish food. Thankfully, they're not, like, aggro on me. That is a little skeleton in the closet. One of these is gonna, like, slice at me, I feel. Yeah, I can still only attack the ghosts. Which I'm sure if I was not so low level, this might be great experience. Okay. Alright, yep, I'm not seeing anything in here for me. Oh wait, there's a staircase to climb up. What the hell is this? Huh. Be careful in here, there's a bunch of dangerous equipment. I'm looking for a guy named Ernest. Ah, Ernest, top-notch bloke. He's helping me with my experiments. Do you know where he is then? He's a chicken over there. Ernest is a chicken? Are you sure? He isn't normally a chicken, at least he wasn't, until he helped me test my pullet morph machine. It was originally going to be called a transmutation machine, but after testing pullet morph seems more appropriate. Change? I'm glad Veronica didn't actually get engaged to a chicken. Who's Veronica? Ernest's fiancée. She probably doesn't want to marry a chicken. I don't know, she could have free eggs for breakfast. I think you better change it back. That's not so easy. The machine is broken, as the house gremlins have taken off the vital bits. Okay, well, I can look for them. So it would be a help. They're somewhere in the manor house or on its grounds. The gremlins never get further than the entrance gate. I'm missing the pressure gauge and a rubber tube. They've also taken my oil can, which I'm going to need to get this thing started. Alright. Yeah, I have certainly never done this quest. Never even seen this area. Okay, so... You kill some gremlins. I'm just gonna assume the basement is a good place to start. I feel like I should not open this coffin, but I'm going to anyway. Ah! Yeah. I'm surprised I survived that, to be honest. He was level 34. I think that's the first enemy that's like instantly aggroed on me though, so let's just a straight up noose. I did. Yay, woodcutting level up. I'm just trying to like walk here actually. I'm not even trying to. Okay, I need a spade for that, I believe. I mean, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't dig up the grave. Maybe that's a little. Well, that's a little too fucked for this game. Search the compost heap. I'm not looking through that with my hands. Yeah, fair. Pick me a cabbage. Search that fountain. Seems to be a pressure gauge in here. A lot of piranhas. I can't get the gauge out. It's a lot of... Okay. I'm going to do something about that. What's that little patch of grass right there? Probably nothing. Oh yeah, it just looks like it's atmosphere. Okay, so I'm gonna need something for the piranhas. I forgot about the tree, damn it. Okay, so I need the 3 parts. The... I think I should probably check over here. The little, like, problem-solving little puzzle quests like this are actually, like, I was not expecting this. Anything I can really examine? I mean, I guess I can check the wardrobe. I'm not expecting the wardrobes to really have much of anything in them, though. Wardrobes are empty. Kill the ratty. Let's see here. I don't have anything to cook. I'm wondering if I need meat for the piranhas, maybe? Can't even examine that bust. There's a skeleton in the closet again. Wardrobe's empty. Search bookcase. Secret door. Ooh. Still empty. Can't examine the bed or anything. I know there's going to be like nothing in any of these wardrobes, but I know the one I don't check. I hear a clunk. What's going on in here? Okay, so this looks like it will just be trial and error. So let's start with lever A. Lever D. Can I actually just have these all active at once? This is actually like not a puzzle. No, okay, it is a puzzle. I think I see. That closes that one too, okay. Pull this one. Lever A maybe? Through there. Ran out of stamina. Wait, where am I actually trying to get to? Ah, over there, okay. That door open? No. Hmm. Do I maybe just need to have every lever pulled? There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm getting this. You know, that one's closed again. There we go. Okay, now I can get it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Wait, there's an oil can right here. Someone else grabbed it. Does it respawn? Guess I'll attack the rats while I wait. Like, this is definitely where I need to go. There you go. Okay, I got the oil can. I still need to figure out what to do about those piranhas. And then there's another piece too, wasn't there? What pressure? Yeah, the rubber tube. Okay. So that helped me around here. Alright. I'm going to try going up the stairs now. See if now that like I've advanced in this quest, if there's anything that can help me. That is odd in there, but That should be fine. Okay. Maybe something in the bathroom now? Yeah, like I said, definitely don't want to attack the ghosts. Ah. Oh, there's fish. I literally picked up fish food already. That's right. Yeah, that'll help me with the piranhas. Okay. Obviously. What that ticking is. There's nothing else in here that's going to help at all, is there? So I still don't know where to find the rubber hose, then. I found something on the ground floor. I found something outside. I found a hint on this floor, so let's see here. I'm going in here. Am I actually going to find the rubber hose in here? No, I don't think I'm going to find the rubber hose in here at all. Search the crate and find nothing. Well, let's go ahead and turn in use that fish food. Here, open large door. Oh. I keep forgetting I have to manually open the doors. Wait, the doors won't open. How did I get outside earlier then? Huh. Yeah, there's the rubber tube. Hmm. Do I have to tackle that from upstairs? No. You, how did you get in there? Door's locked, so there's gotta be a key somewhere. Hmm. I'm thoroughly perplexed by this. It's not gonna be in here. This is considered a starter quest, so it's not gonna be like I need to fight something like the Count, I don't think. Doors won't open. That's just... I don't get it. Why are they suddenly not open? Is it because I found one of the items? Oh, wait. I have to go out through there, don't I? I'm dumb. I wasted all my stamina for nothing. There's a door, right? Or is it a window? It might be a window. There's a door. That's a door. Bronze medium help. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know who dropped it, but thank you. I need to find the key to get into the skeleton room. Or maybe it's not a key, maybe it's like a lever or something I need to press. We shall see. Definitely not that lever. Right. Use fish food on fountain. Okay. The fish food. Whoops, I didn't mean to. The fish food made the piranhas hungrier than ever. Do I need to feed them multiple fish foods? Huh. Like, I highly doubt the solution is that I need to kill the vampire or anything. I really want to get in here. I think there's a stove here. Really makes me think I could find some meat somewhere. And I cook it for the piranhas. Haven't got anything to cook. Alright, maybe like the cabbages, but what self-respecting piranha is going to eat a cabbage? Is there something down here I missed? There's also shears. Oh, there's a spade. Search the sacks. Nothing interesting in the sack. I already have shears, but I don't think there's going to be a sheep or anything I need. But since I now have the spade, let's see what I can go about doing here. I can't believe I'm about to do this. You dig up an unusual item. There doesn't seem to be any use for it around here, so you leave it alone. Members only. Okay. Well, there's still a dung pile over here. Waiting for my stamina to regenerate a little bit, so I might as well chop down a tree. Oops. So I have to come over here and use... Nothing interesting happens. Hey. Interesting. I thought for sure that would be it. I got a spade at least, which I'll need for one of those other quests. The gallows just seems so sus, but like the fact that I can't do anything with them is... Alright. Let me check down here again, see if there's anything I've missed. Another bronze medium helmet. That's very interesting. Okay. There's poison. Aha, people kept taking it and I wouldn't see it. There we go. I can probably use that on the piranhas. Right. Open the door. Get on the floor. And everyone you know to walk. Alright. Speaking of walk, let's slowly make our way over. Slowly. Oh, good. And I still need to figure out how to get into that one room. I don't think the answer is going to be the shears or anything like that. It's just very interesting to me that there are shears here. No, I didn't want to... Damn it. Use poison on fountain. You have to poison the fish. Ah, I'm about to poison the fish bait. Back to upstairs. I didn't mean to chop down that tree, but I guess if I'm chopping, I'm chopping. Yay! I didn't mean to click that again. Let's just go here. Okay, take the really long way around, I guess. Okay. Fish food's over there. Are you waiting to take it? Because I'm just gonna snatch it. Poisoned fish food. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like there should be something in this room over here. While I'm up here, I'm gonna look. Just happen to see if I can find anything. I keep forgetting that if somebody takes something, I have to wait for it to respawn. It just seems very interesting to me that there's a skeleton down below. And this room's full of skeletons. Or maybe a kebab is just a kebab. Alright. Well, let's go poison some piranhas. You have no idea how to get in there. No, I didn't want to go up. I could be like playing the piano or anything either, because I can't even interact with it. pantry room, like I would be like suspicious of it or something, but this exists purely to get me outside, I believe. I don't think there was a key down in the basement or anything because like I already got the motor oil from in there. Hmm. They use poisoned fish food on fountain. Piranhas start eating the food, they die and float to the surface. Finally, pressure gauge in here and a lot of dead fish. Got the pressure gauge. Okay, well we finally got that at least. Let's see here. I don't think there's another level I could go up, but I can check the top floor again. Or maybe there's a key in there that I failed to get. Somebody else nabbed it first. Maybe he has hints? Have you found anything yet? The oil can and the pressure gauge. Still need my rubber tube. Know where it is. I just don't know how to get there. Hmm. Very interesting. Or has it just been AFK on? There. Hmm. That guy just like opened for me now, is it? Let's see. Examine door. The door is closed. Want that damn tube. Okay, so in here that has already served its purpose. Just think about things thematically. Again, I don't think I'll have to kill the count to get anything. I feel like that's an entirely separate quest there. Let me just make sure there's nothing down here I was missing. Yeah, I don't think there's like a key or anything that I haven't seen. I don't think there's going to be anything. We said search compost heap. Said not going to do that with bare hands. I can't. Can I? Was the solution just that I didn't hit use spade? Maybe that was it. Let me try that. The bucket. Stuff all keeps infinitely regenerating, so I feel like something here has got to give. It's not going to be the shears. I'm normally better at puzzles. To be fair, yesterday was American Thanksgiving, so I'm a little worn out. Oh, there we go. That was literally it. Just I'm dumb. Okay, I'm gonna drop the bucket then. I'm gonna try fighting that skeleton. I'm gonna see how that goes. I'll use my prayer. Okay. Yeah, stamina back. Boo, stamina gone. Okay, alright. Use small key on door. Ah. He's kinda kicking my ass. Okay, let's go in there with my thick skin prayer. God. And the guy's still. Oh no! 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 Get out! 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 Okay. I cannot find the skeleton. I cannot believe this is called an entry-level quest with the skeleton being that good. Prayer has run out, I believe, is what that. Yeah. I've buried so many bones, and none of it was enough. My HP, my poor HP, my poor hit points. I have nary even any foods. I need that rubber hose to respawn. Okay, there we go. I wonder if I can just kind of get in. HP's at 4. Treasure prayer and altar. Okay, let's try this. Take it. Open the door. Get up. Oh no! Did I die? Ah. Damn it! So mortal, you have died as all mortals do, as you have suffered the loss of some items on this occasion. Ah. Lost items, can I get them back? Across most of the land of Gillinor, when you die, some of the items you're carrying are dropped. Gravestone appears on the ground near where you died. There's an arrow to help you spot it. Gravestones charge a small fee to return especially valuable items, but most things are returned free of charge. Conveniently, a gravestone can take its fee straight from the bank. Gravestone does not last forever. After about 15 minutes, it will collapse. Anything will be sent here to me. I will look after such items without a time limit. However, I do charge more for my services. It would be cheaper to retrieve them from the gravestones directly if you can reach in time. I can come down here. I'm afraid we have more topics to cover before you leave. Oh, do I need to go through all that? How do I pay a gravestone fee? Cash is always acceptable. Also, Gravestone can take it directly from your bank in case you don't have enough with you. Besides that, take a look at my coffer there. You can bring your unwanted possessions and sacrifice them into my coffer. I'll count their value against any future gravestone fees you're charged. Won't accept items worth less than $10,000 coins per item. Death doesn't want cheap junk, but more valuable items can be sacrificed to pay down future reclamation fees. Okay, how long do I have to return to my gravestone? Lasts for about 15 minutes before it collapses. Timer on your heads-up display shows the remaining time. What happened to my items when I die? There's a menu to predict things for you. Take a look at your worn items side panel. The items kept on death menu tells you roughly what your items will do when you next die, including estimating gravestone fees. I think I'm done here. Pass through your portals, you'll have 15 minutes to get to your gravestone. Okay. I like your dog. Okay. I just need to get back to it. So. Oh, there it is. I should be able to get to that no problem. Hopefully I have enough gold. I don't want to fight. I'm still going the right way, right? No, kind of. Damn it, I was so close too. I got the hose and everything. Beats don't fail me now. I love like old games having like the spooky areas like this, by the way. Okay. I've successfully retrieved everything from my gravestone. How much did that cost? I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so I have all the quest items now, so I can go upstairs. Go up these stairs. Alright, talk to Professor Odenstein. Have you found everything yet? I have everything. Give him here then. He starts up the mechanism. Thank you, sir. It was dreadfully irritating being a chicken. How will I ever thank you? Well, cash reward's always nice. 300 coins? Heck yeah. Alright. I am having an absolute blast with this game, by the way. Like, feeling like I'm back in like 2006 or 8 or whenever the hell I played it. Has been very... Can I leave out the large front door again? Doors won't open, son of a bitch. This has been really, really, really fun. That being said, I think I'm going to be leaving it here because I'm still digesting from Thanksgiving, so it'll be nice to take a little bit of a break. But I will be coming back to this week, and really just enjoying it. So, with that, we are going to raid out to VTuber Male Sklimbo, an absolute gem of a person with an amazing model. He is fantastic. Definitely recommend checking his stuff out. So I will be back this week with it. Thank you so much for coming out, and have a wonderful day, everyone.